everybody, this is Noel. I'm back from Singapore, the #1 in education and business, and it was a really great trip. So I went to Singapore because I really wanted to understand the success story. So all this success is thanks to Lee Kuan Yew, the father of this nation. 51 years ago, this country was only about forest. And Lee Kuan Yew had a vision. He wanted his country to be stronger, and for this he wanted a strong focus on education, because he wanted to make the world looking up his nation. So there was key of success, and the first one is meritocracy. Singapore is a meritocracy. So the only way to get an opportunity is to be hardworking and to have skills. The second rule is that this country has a huge focus on being efficient. So for example, you have the program New Water to reuse water. You have a program to manage space, because it's you have a garden up on the roof, so it's beautiful when you can do your sport, have a break, so it's very beautiful. And also to produce their own vegetable, I think it's way better like this. You can know where how they were produced. And there is also, for example, also has a management of space, the control of circulation of cars, because it's a very small island. And it's very interesting. The third rule is no corruption. I think it's very important. And the last one, it's a multiracial equality for all. It means that what really matters is skills, not your background. So the island is made of different backgrounds. You have Chinese people, Japanese people, American people, European people, Indian people, Malaysian people, but what really matters is your skills. And I think it's very interesting, because it's the best way. When you base a nation on skills and not on background, you have more chance to bring the nation to a highest level. And you find, the government is still helping companies or people from abroad who want to set up a company in Singapore, and particularly if there is an interest for the development of the country. So it's very clever. It's called EDB. So they have a long-term vision to stay successful. And because they believe that the economy of tomorrow is based on knowledge. So my observation, it's all schools are made of quality, all of them. And, you'll find a lot of amazing facilities like swimming pool and so on. But what is really surprising is not the facilities, it's long-term motivation. You find long-term motivation. It's so easy to drop school, even in secondary school, But this long-term motivation is due to the fact that they are living in a meritocracy. So kids know the rules, children, know the rules, parents know the rules. And, this is why you find, for example, parents association gathering money for educational project inside the school. You find also, in the national school, a lot of private classes, paid by parents after school. And also something that I noticed is that you don't find any competition between people, and it's a good sign of development, because everything is made of quality. Also something that I noticed is there was a lot of focus on, on education, on learning to create the leader of tomorrow. So for example, you have museum, but also you have games, like Lego, puzzle, they and strategic game, like Stratego and things like that, to make sure that kids will, improve their skills. my personal view, I love Singapore. I think Singapore is beautiful, but I love it more also because it brings me hope. I believe that if Asian country, because there was Singapore, but also China, Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, all of them were able to become so strong in education and business. So it makes me believe that, every country can reach, level of excellence also in education if they really want to. So it really brings me hope. And but I believe that the key value is meritocracy. So it means, valuing hard work and skills, because when you are living in a meritocracy, you have long-term motivation. You know that your future and your opportunity depend on your skills. And I will explain why I think that meritocracy is really, the key thing is because you have the example of Singapore, but also, as a European, I used to live in England. I love England. And I think that in England has, this very influential, he's very influential because it's a country based on hard work. So the people value your potential, your skills, your hard work, no matter where you come from. So we all know that UK is a good place where you can find opportunities if you are hardworking. And if you look to North America, you have the US. And US, you had a lot of people coming from abroad who went to US knowing that in US they can have an opportunity, they can get a huge opportunity depending on their hard work and their skills. So I really believe that, the most influential country are based on, meritocracy, hard work, skills, and not on background. Also, and this is like very personal, I think that kids need, this is my cat, so need emotional support from parents, and, we need to value education. We need to praise education through our discussion with kids, and we need to value also the personality of the kids, and also hard work is really healthy. It's not about being successful or being, not successful, failing. It's about, how much you care about something, how much you will be working hard to get things, and yeah, it will not be easy, but you will bring a lot of hard work and you will reach, no matter how long it takes, you will take your time, but you will get it thanks to your hard work. And also something that I really believe in is resilience. I think that good things are not easy to get. There is nothing easy that you can get just like that. No, things that are hard to get are the best one. And I think that we need to create inner power inside kids, to have this ability to get over difficulties, because the best thing are hard to get. So we need to make them stronger. If they care about something, if you want to be successful in something, you have to be hardworking and never give up, And I think that also something that I really like is critical thinking. I think it's so important to be able to analyze things and, and to put hypotheses and, I think we need this. We are living in a world changing all the time, and we need to have our own thought about things. So it's really important to praise that among children. So it's Noel back from Singapore.